Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well. I have my windows open today, so I apologize if we have any loud motor vehicles that come by. It tends to happen from time to time. But anyway, let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Now, we are working into the full moon in Sagittarius coming up on, I believe it's the 2nd, the 3rd of June, as I'm reading this coming Saturday. We have a lot of energies culminating and moving us towards this event, we'll say. New moons always give new inspirations, new ideas, new starts. Full moons are the culminating of things we have to let go of. There's a lot to it, but this isn't a particularly exciting full moon. As we're moving into this full moon, we are still dealing with, or shall I say, experiencing the sun in a square to Saturn. This has been ongoing for quite some time now, and it is really waking us up to some reality checks for ourselves, and maybe having to have some difficult conversations or difficult choices, depending on what your experience is at this time. So this is a message for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Capricorn. Hope you all are doing well. Keep in mind these are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story if it's not resonating for you. Check with your moon or your rising sign or any of the other 12 zodiac archetypes, as we do have all 12 zodiac archetypes within us, within our life experiences, just different places and aspects of our lives. So the first card out for you, Capricorn, is discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And I feel like you went through a period of time that was very challenging, very testing, and a lot of possibly realizations, some deep purges, to come back out and say, okay, I know who I am, I know what I want, and I'm going to actually focus on being the change that I wish to see. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Beautiful. Okay. All right. At the bottom of the deck, overall energy, Capricorn, is surrender. I can release my need to control. Surrender to the divine. Okay, we have the health card. That's been coming out a lot too. Pay attention to your physical health. I know for myself, me and my family, we've been dealing with some stomach and intestinal situations, bug, I guess, of sorts. So pay attention to what you're consuming as far as food and beverage, but also what are you consuming through, what are you listening to? What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you hearing? I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Yes, this discipline that you're putting towards yourself is for more harmony and balance in your life. So maybe you're on a new routine. Maybe you're trying to get healthier. And we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. There you go. Getting really truthful and honest with yourself about a certain situation or a lot of realizations that you've been having. So surrender. Surrender your need to control. All right. We'll dive a little deeper into that for you, Capricorn. And if you would like to book a personal, private, one-on-one reading with me, you can do that through my website. That is BeTheChange333.com. The information is also in the description box below this video, as well as my other social media accounts. and areas that you can donate to. Donations are always welcome and gratefully appreciated. So thank you all for that do support. Take the time to support the channel by liking the video, please, if you like it. And what else? Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Comment. Feel free to comment. The more you do this, the more I love reading your comments. Feel free to comment. It also helps with the YouTube algorithms as well. Make sure that you are mindful that there are others on their journey as well here. So be mindful of your comments. Okay, we have safety and peace. I feel like this came out for each individual card. Safety, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So you're bringing yourself into more of a calm, maybe more grounded, more rooted, into a calm, safe place within yourself. Maybe you're putting to practice certain things that will bring you a sense of more inner peace, which is definitely going to assist and reflect on your physical health as well. You know, we can consume toxic substances, but when we hold on to toxic beliefs, negative thought forms about ourselves, about others, about life, that toxicity is worse for the human body than the crap we're living in and eating and drinking. So be mindful of that. Make sure that you bring yourself to a calm, peaceful place. Partnership under balance. So when you're working on bringing yourself back to center and grounded and putting into practice certain things that are helpful for you to keep yourself disciplined in bettering your journey, your experience here, that brings you to a state of balance. And that really helps uplift your relationships with others. Without judging others. Being really open and honest. Bottom of the deck, we have values, integrity and honesty. This is your mission, Capricorn. I feel that if this is not you, then this is somebody that you're dealing with, but that's always a reflection of some deeper inner work as well. So being really deeply honest with yourself so that your every word is out of integrity. Your every action is out of integrity. Your every thought is out of integrity. And surrender your need to control. Focus on what is important here to you, your true values here in life, which would be love, peace, honesty, health. All right. Let's dive a little deeper into this for you. Capricorn. I feel like some of your relationships are coming back into more harmony and balance. As you're no longer judging others on their journey, putting the focus back on yourself. Okay. Aha, I understand why discipline is here. Because we also have Pluto squaring the north and south nodes. So there will be temptations pulling us back into old habits, old addictions, old patterns. So when we have that disciplined state of mind, we can override these pulls into the old. It's linked to the sacral chakra, your creativity, your ability to create, your ability to connect to others deeply, truthfully, authentically. Be patient with this process. Stay in your disciplined, new health or whatever it is that you're doing here. The work on yourself, the deep inner work. Stick with that. Know that you will be tempted. There will be times that we are all tempted into old patterns of behavior. Things that we have outgrown. Okay. As we move through this energy and as you find more inner peace and balance, you'll also find your intuition, but you will find that things are going to start to open up. You're moving towards the North Node, no longer getting pulled back to the South Node. Scorpio, North Node is the destined point, destiny, where your soul is ushering you this way, this way, this way. Okay, so you've had a lot of challenges and confusion when it comes to partnerships and relationships in your life, Capricorn. That is because you got stuck in the mind, a little too much overthinking, overanalyzing, and really stuck in old past patterns. You had certain experiences with people that left scars. Those scars were shown to you, but instead of taking it internally and healing the scars, you're recognizing the patterns again coming at you. So you're constantly being in defense mode as well as possibly attack mode. You're stuck in the mind there. Or you had been. So it's time to bring yourself into a more peaceful place where you can bring your state of mind into harmony and balance. Base chakra, spiritual strength, authority, Saturn, ruled, Capricorn, energy, your inner authority. And is it divine or is it distorted? What is it in you that you feel comfortable with as your inner authority? Is it truly grounded in authenticity, in integrity, in honesty? I feel like Spirit has been working with you on this. This is building your spiritual strength, connection to the divine. All right, let's get a little deeper into that. So you've been tested, as we all have been. We all have been. I am no exclusion on that. Let's see. For Capricorn, tell me more about... Okay. All right. So I feel like Capricorn, you're aware also that you are healing some old patterns and maybe some old toxic patterns, old addictions, old behaviors. Beautiful. Purging. Allowing the emotions to flow and grounding. Getting more in touch with your creativity, your soul self, maybe your spirit team. Eight of Swords. You can't really see this yet. Your destiny. And that has you worried. That has you wanting to control things. And the divine is saying, surrender. I know you can't see yet. You feel like you're trapped and you can't move yet. Surrender. Surrender to it. Know that there is something much more expansive, something bigger that is working behind the scenes right now. And we can all feel it. We can all feel it. It's just that we don't know exactly what it is. So it's time. It's time to release the weight, the burden, the density that you've been carrying around with you, especially when it comes to partnerships, relationships, and being in your head a little bit too much there, okay? It's really time to drop that You keep carrying the same heavy burden and load with you from partnership to partnership or relationship to relationship. Eventually you will see, or hopefully you will see, the mirror and the pattern, but the divine is really asking you to drop that. Now, 9 of Swords, yeah. And 8 of Cups in reverse. Because you're unable to move to higher ground emotionally, from feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling like you're carrying some heavy weight, it's really causing you a lot of stress, anxiety, worry, fear, sleepless nights, restlessness. Anything else we want to give for Capricorn? We'll do one more spread here. And get some clarification on this for you. Surrender so that you can emotionally elevate yourself above the pain, above 8 of Swords in reverse. So that's what you're healing. You're healing this disconnection, this distorted energy in the mind, keeping you feeling like you're separate from everyone and everything. You may feel different, separate, but this is what you're healing. So pay attention to that push-pull energy. Pay attention when you get pulled back. You're going through an awakening process. Spirit is really working on you right now. So it's important to really focus and be present. Focus on what's really, truly important here for you and for all involved, if there's others involved. This is talking about partnership. Why? Okay. Okay. Oh, beautiful. So you're getting a good, hard look at your inner beast, the ego, right? Strength is actually, you're hung up. The universe is like, I gotta hang you up for a minute. Hang up so you can see something from a new angle, a new light. See the enlightenment around his head? I need you to tame this inner beast of yours that comes out from time to time and just takes over you, takes over others, starts to fall back into old patterns and old habits. That is exactly what the message is here. Okay. Oh, beautiful. 8 of Wands. 5 of Wands in reverse. Lovely. So you have dropped the competition, the battles, the ego battles. That you have dropped. And now you are moving forward pretty fast. As a matter of fact, you may be feeling very inspired. Inspired to connect, inspired to communicate, inspired to take some kind of action. After a pretty hard, heavy wave of purging and releasing. So let's get you some advice, Capricorn. Definitely feel that purge and release in more ways than one. You may also be having stomach issues or intestinal issues. I think a lot of people are having that experience as their purge. I mean, it comes in all forms, right? What's the advice for Capricorn? Advice for Capricorn, please. I love this card. Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Another reason I'm hearing for the Hanged Man. So don't fight it. If you're finding yourself like maybe feeling like you're left out or all alone, it's not. You're in the Hanged Man. It's time to do some deep self-reflection. Let's get your advice for you, Capricorn. There's a mysterious force that governs all of life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you too. It was there before you drew your first breath, and it will be there well beyond your last. It's the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's hard to resist this force. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it, because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will. It's easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from the pulse of life and fall into the patterns of believing that we're separate or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can feel isolated and as if we need to figure things out for ourselves, to rely on our own strength. You're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of your cells. To remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe. That you have access to all of the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities that ever were, are, or will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, then you do too. This is the perfect card to wrap this reading up. I have no other messages for you, Capricorn. Surrender. The universe is showing you your own universal intelligence within yourself. So listen to that. This is your message for this week, Capricorn. I hope that you find this helpful for you, and I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.